You know what? You could just deal with it. Just deal with it, man. Isaiah 14 and 21. Sure. Go ahead, brother. Come on, brother. Come on now.
Will you shake my
hand?
Okay, will you shake my hand?
Listen, man.
I'll shake your hand.
Okay, love.
I'll shake your hand. My forefather Jacob kissed your forefather Esau on the neck. So I'll give you that. I'll shake your hand, man. But I ain't gonna kiss you on the neck, man.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
I'm sorry for you. No, I pay for what I do. And I get what I did. Yes, I did only good. No, I don't. I'm not evil. I don't care if you're evil or he's evil. I don't care. What?
Billy,
no, it doesn't matter.
Hold on. The Bible says God requireth the past.
And you're trying to
so
do
you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for what your ancestors did. You gotta pay for what your
You act like this is not. No, you act like this is. Hey, hold up. Hey, buddy boy.
Danny boy. Hold on, guys.
Danny boy, the pipes are fast.
Hey, Danny boy.
It's racist.
Danny boy, got a lot to learn. Hey, Danny, where you going, Chucky? Hey, man, go get your drink. You going into slavery, man.
Okay, we got him now. We got to deal with him. He looks like he wants to say something.
You got a question, right?
Are you Jewish?
Of course he is. Look at that nose. That motherfucker look like a young.
I was born Jewish. I'm an atheist philosophy.
Why? Why are you an atheist?
Well, that's good. That's good. I like that. You all right, man. You're all right, man.
No, I'm just interested in it. That's all. I'm just interested.
You don't have any questions?
So what's the? Because I don't know a lot about you guys. What is the?
You don't know a lot. Where you come? What rock did you crawl up from under, man? Have you?
Chicago, the Rock of Chicago.
Well, you should. Well, we got to camp out there, man.
What's the core of this sort of this movement?
He got it.
Oh, the core is that
The elder got it.
the real Jews are black. You're Jewish?
Pardon?
Because Jewish?
I was born. I'm born Jewish. I'm an atheist.
Yeah. But you know the real Jews are black according to the Bible?
So that's the sort of core argument of this.
Yeah, well the core argument is that the Most High, all right, is black. His son.
That's Woody Allen. You look like young Woody Allen.
And then
Yeah, he's short like him, yeah.
that's basically the core. America's going to be destroyed, and so is the land of Israel.
And this is based on biblical prophecy
Yes.
and evidence in the Bible.
Yes. Right?
Okay.
Do you know who the real Israelites are?
I'm assuming from your perspective, Africans.
Well, we'll read.
So-called Africans. African Americans.
Deuteronomy. We'll read it.
Yeah, and I'll be honest,
read the
I don't
prophecy.
know the Bible super well anymore. I used to. I'm so
You don't have to know the Bible. That's what we here for.
So, go read the
Prophets unto the nations. Jeremiah 1 and 4.
28, verse 1.
That's right.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Now, do you know who's speaking here?
no.
This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. All right, so read that.
And from their perspective, those
To
are
observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth. Right, so the blessing was that the nation of Israel followed the commandments of the Most High. The Most High is going to put them up over all the nations on the earth.
okay.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So we're going to read the curses, and the curses will clearly identify who the nation of Israel is today.
Okay.
Okay? Now go jump around to the points. Then we get Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in the want of all things.
I got you.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee. You know what the yoke of iron
Hey, I'm
is?
sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. You've been around Chicago. You should know this guy.
Absolutely.
Do you know who that is? Know who that is?
I don't. I'm sorry.
He from Chicago, man. He from your town.
Chi-Town.
That's Emmett Till.
From Chi-Town, baby.
See, anytime I ask a black person who is this, they know that it's Emmett Till, but white people don't know this
And that's
Emmett Till.
fucked up.
And that's fucked up. They don't give a shit about us, man.
Well,
We go to school, we got to learn about you white devils.
I think.
you know?
I think you're right.
So-called white people
did
did that. You know who did this to him? So-called white people. So-called white people.
Could have been too damn
No,
Jakes.
100%. I think you're right. I think
That's
white white culture tends to act as if white history is the history that matters.
Well, yeah, that's all you learn in school.
Well, absolutely.
Well, you don't have a history. You don't have, hold up, my man, you don't have a history. All the history that you have possessed, you stole from us.
So can I ask you a question?
Do you know anything about the Renaissance period?
I do.
Okay, what does the word Renaissance mean? Let's break it down. Meaning back.
Right, rebirth, right?
Thank you. There you go. Well, if it means rebirth, then what happened? They had to be in power at one point, lose their power, and come back into power, right?
May I go back to ask a question about something you said?
No, let's deal with Renaissance. Let's deal with Renaissance, man. Now, when you go to Europe, right, you have books called icons, right?
Yeah.
You have the Russian icons and different icon books. Do we have an icon book or a sign? Listen. Listen, Woody. Listen, man.
Woody.
Now,
So we can't have
all the paintings, the icons, the mosaics, and the frescoes in Europe were all black saints, all black Israelites. The Renaissance was all about you so-called, during the time of Christopher Columbus, which by the way was a so-called Jew. What was his real name? Cristobal Colon. He's a so-called Jew. All right?
May I go? I'm sorry.
And what happened was, that's when you took down the Moors. Granada was the last stronghold of the Moors. When you took that down, all right, and you took down the Byzantine Empire, that's when you took over the whole world.
Okay.
Okay? And what you did was you took down as many black images all throughout Europe in their churches, in their synagogues.
Absolutely. There was a desecration of
And what you did, you replace it with white images. Okay. Sometimes you used a solution to take off the black skin, iconoclasm. Do you know what that means, iconoclasm?
I don't.
Okay. Icon mean image. On your computer you have icons, right? Those are images, all right? Look, clism means to destroy. To destroy an image. To destroy an image. Give me that in Hosea 3. No image.
I just wanted to ask a question.
That's what it's saying.
Hosea chapter 3 verse 4.
Listen, Woody. Hold on. One more minute. Go ahead.
We can't have a discussion. Like, there's nothing.
Hosea.
We all gonna have a discussion. Go ahead.
Hosea 3 and 4.
I'm gonna let you come in.
For the children
Next
of
week.
Israel shall abide many days without a king.
Listen, we shall abide many days without a king. We ain't got no king. Go ahead. And without a prince, a leader. Go ahead.
And without a sacrifice.
And without a sacrifice.
And without an image.
And without an image. So the Lord used this devil to take down all these images of us, of our foreparents, which if they would have left them images up, we would know that we don't, them people. But what they did was they replaced them with white images, man.
I got a scripture. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, so that's what the elder was explaining, iconoclasm. So they took down all the images, all right? During the Renaissance period, they took down all the images until the white man came back into power. What's also known as the pagan Roman Empire. They came back into power, and they took down all the images. Because our people, we love to take pictures. There's always pictures, paint images of ourselves. So the so-called white man took down all the dark images, which you can still find in certain books. Over there in Russia especially, they got a lot of the dark
Russian
images.
icons.
The Russian icons, you got the black one down there. See, it's only in America where people don't know this stuff. You go out, because over here, we get a lot of visitors, right, that come here from overseas. They all know that the ancient icons of the biblical figures are all dark skinned. It's people here in America that are too effing stupid. You see?
Hey, if I may, one of the main reasons that the so-called black man looks up to the so-called white man is because of that image. It shows you how powerful images are. See, he made sure when he took over the world, he made sure he put up his image so you can look up to him. As a matter of fact, they show you that in slavery movies. They show you how they had the slaves bowing down to the so-called white man. They would use that image.
Right.
So image is powerful. Now this image got to be replaced, man. This is a fucking lie. Now pick that shit up. This is a fucking lie, man. That's why we got horns on this motherfucker right here. All right, this is a fucking lie, according to the Bible. And anybody that say different, they got the spirit of the devil in them, man. This is a lie. And the majority of so-called black people are bowing down to this shit. Go ahead.
First Maccabees 3 and 48.
And that's one of the reasons why we're set up through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who you call God and Jesus Christ, to denounce this image, to destroy it. See, once you destroy the so-called white man's image, that's the beginning of destroying him. And you're going to find out the so-called white man's the wicked. The Bible speaks about the wicked, a wicked people. And that's them, man. Ever since they took over the planet Earth, going back to the 1400s, there's been nothing but wickedness. There's been nothing but lying, thieving, homosexuality, all right? Lesbianism. The earth is polluted. You people are eating GMO foods. You're not even eating real foods. Who do you have to blame for that? The so-called white man. They own the factories.
They don't even know about the fucking chemtrails, man.
The chemtrails?
These people are stupid, man.
These people are gone, man. Who's putting the chemtrails in the skies? Is black people, are black people getting in planes and flying up to the air and putting chemtrails in the skies? Hell no.
Maybe Big Mike went up there.
Yeah, maybe the guy got shot in
Big
Ferguson.
fucking Mike.
Maybe he went up in the sky and put chemtrails, right? And the chemtrails are destroying your immune system. You people don't even know about the chemtrails. A bunch of zombies walking around. That's what you are. A bunch of zombies. Look at you, man. All you're thinking about is going to shopping.
We call everybody a zombie.
Shopping and going to restaurants.
If you ain't down with GMS, you're a zombie.
That's right.
This is Psalms 140, verse 1.
They're proud as all hell. Especially these so-called women. I say so-called women. Because there ain't no women out here. There ain't no real women out here. Real women is something that's extinct. That's extinct. There's not one real woman on the planet right now.
Well, there was no women back there. Solomon said not one of them was right. So these women are a deeper ditch of demons, so to speak, man.
That's right, man. But you know what? The Most High got a remedy. It's the nuclear missiles, man.